Sorry, I can't hear you. It's a bad line. Derek! Derek! Yeah, I can hear you.
What do you mean she didn't get on the plane last night? What's going on?
Well, if you hadn't got cut off, Derek might have been able to tell me. Oh, come on.
Well, where's Margaret now?
Well, I don't know. That's why he's ringing from Romania. He's out of his mind with worry. He's stuck in some foreign country. There's nothing happening.
You sure you took the number down properly?
Of course I am. Oh, God, it's just gone dead.
Give us it here. What's Margaret's mother's number?
Well, I don't know.
Look in the book. It's 061, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. 061.
Right. I can't understand it, you know. We all seen her going to departures, didn't we? How could she not have gone on the plane?
Kill her for this. I don't know what she thinks she's doing.
Let's just hope that there's a good reason for it, eh?
Well, there better have be. The poor lad's demented. He was up all night trying to phone us.
No reply.
Oh, give it here. Let me try that Romanian number again.
You know what? I knew there was something on her mind last night. I told her she didn't have to get on that plane if she didn't want to.
You told her that?
Well, I mean, I only told her. I didn't expect her to do a bunk.
Oh, he's got dead again.
Yeah, but you just have to try later.
What a mess. All this on my first day at the shop.
Yeah, but you'll be able to keep phoning, won't you?
You just don't care, do you? Oh, that's it. Leave it to me, as usual. What a mess. Want coffee, Dad?
No, thanks, love.
Thanks.
You know, it's very odd, but it always seems to me that the more noughts there are on a cheque, the thicker the paper.
Barry Grant had paid us what the apartment was worth. It'd be thicker still.
Yes, but I thought you did very well, considering the state of the housing market in Majorca.
We still lost £20,000, Max.
Well, at least this came quickly. So now we're in a position to look at that little apartment in Southport.
That little apartment in Southport is worth £50,000, Dad.
You tell him, dear. He never thinks of practicalities.
Yes, but the state of the housing market in this country isn't exactly brilliant at the moment. I think they really would go for a lower offer, wouldn't they, Patricia?
Well, yeah, hardly anyone's getting the asking price these days, Mum.
But you do have to strike while the iron's hot, though. They'll be eager to sell, but they'll take the first offer that comes along.
Do you know, I think Max is right, my darling. I think we should go and look at this.
Oh, I can't go today. Well, I've not told you, silly. It's my first day of work.
Surely Dee Dee can do without you on the opening day. There won't be many orders for you to make up.
I promise.
Well, couldn't you take the morning off? I thought it was only part-time.
How would you two like it if one of your employees let you down on the very first day? Besides, I promised Dee Dee I'd be there.
Well, look, never mind. Perhaps I could go and look at it myself.
Oh, don't be silly, Dad. House hunting's a serious business. Both of you ought to go and look at it.
Oh, well, it'll just have to wait. I'm off. Bye.
Look, why don't I take you to see this apartment, David? I mean, it's not everyone gets to take their own personal surveyor to view a property.
That's right. But are you sure you can manage it today?
Yeah, as long as you don't mind waiting while I drop in on a couple of clients.
No, of course not. Well, all right, I'll just pop up and change, OK?
Are you sure you can fit in this trip to Southport today?
Look, I will go to Transylvania if it means that they'll start looking for somewhere seriously. Can't you persuade her to dump Dee Dee's flower shop for just one morning? I really do think they should both see this apartment.
You saw how keen she was, and she did promise.
Sooner that flower shop goes bankrupt, the better.
Max, that's a terrible thing to say.
I know. But one less thing to keep your mother here.
All right, Jean.
Oh, morning, Ron.
Have you any more?
Well, I would have said something, wouldn't I?
She hasn't been round to the Farnhams, then?
Well, Jean was just saying, as far as she knows, they haven't heard anything next door.
I don't understand it, do you? Patricia said she was really looking forward to going.
Oh, well, I suppose we'll find out soon enough, won't we?
I don't know how far Derek's stuck out there.
Get her there. Turn up.
Oh. This right?
Superb. How much do I owe you?
Did it?
What are you doing paying that?
Never you mind how much.
Well, 15 quid.
£15, thank you.
What are you doing buying a bouquet?
I'll just go and sort in the flowers.
For you, my love.
What's that for?
Well, it's your first day at work, isn't it? I just wanted to wish you all the best.
Thanks.
Dee, isn't it about time we made up?
Is it?
Look, I promise you, I won't say another word about this Liam business, okay?
There's more to it than that, you know.
Like what?
Like, I'm busy at the moment. I don't want to discuss it.
Dee,
It's going to take a hell of a lot more than a bunch of flowers, Ron. Even if I do sell them.
Did you like them?
I was over the moon.
Hey, did you see the phone, Mars?
Down there on the right.
Oh, great, thanks, yeah. Good morning, Ron.
Is it?
Well, it is for me.
Must be love, eh, Ron? I've seen you with, Fran, is it? How is she?
I don't know.
Eh?
I don't know where she is, what she's doing, but I'm sure she's okay. How much?
Oh, 240, please. Aren't you going out there anymore?
No, that's all over now, that.
So why are you so full of the joys of spring?
Well, I'm going to have a shave and then we're going to sign on. See ya. I was wondering if I could have a word with you. No, you can't. I'm in a hurry. Why? Where are you going? I'm going to have a shave, then I'm going down the dole to sign on, because there's nothing left in the bank.
Hey, I wish I could get that turned on by standing on the dole. Would have saved me a lot of grief over the years.
There you go.
So you seeing that Fran anymore?
Why has he said it?
Oh, nothing. Just something about not knowing where she was, but that she was okay.
Said it to you, Ron?
No.
Wonder what that was all about.
Don't ask me, Mars.
Hey, do you reckon they've had a fight over the girl? Makes you think, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, I've got enough of my own problems without worrying about anybody else's.
Hey.
Oh,
You got nobody in yet?
Not a soul.
Oh, that's not exactly true. Her husband did buy her a bouquet to wish her luck.
I suppose things will pick up later on. Hey, our Ellis tells me that you're doing the flowers for the big double wedding of the year.
Yeah, but that's not till next week.
Well, you got Valentine's Day. You'll make a bomb then.
Oh, I hope so. It's our Jackie Saint's Day, St. Jacqueline's Day. Can you believe it chose that day to open for luck?
You'll be okay. I mean, we were really quiet the first week we opened, you know. Anyway, listen, good luck to both of you.
Thanks.
See you later.
I know.
Things will turn out all right in the end.
Jean, can you manage if I nip home?
Yes, of course.
I just want to try and ring Derek again. I should telephone people to connect us.
You go ahead, I'll carry on. Why don't you try the international operator? And I'll have a cup of coffee ready for you when you get back.
That'd be lovely. Oh, here's the delivery van. I better hang on a minute. Well, at least it's all go with deliveries.
Give him a shout, will you? Lost.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Max.
No, not at all. I'll see you later, my dear.
Hope you like the flat. And remember, don't go forcing him into making any rash decisions.
I don't know why we're bothering the Farnhams with this.
Patricia's a friend.
It's Dee Dee we should be talking to. She'll be so upset when she hears. She hasn't heard already.
Not talking to her.
Derek's her brother, for heaven's sake. This is more her concern than the Farnhams. Then there's the money for the flat. Look, Dee Dee lent you that.
No, you don't know things she's said to me, what she's called me in the past.
Well, I still think you owe her an explanation.
Well, I want to talk to Patricia first.
Margaret? Mrs. Clements? What are you doing here? What's happened?
Come in.
Yes, of course. Why aren't you in Romania?
I don't think we should be bothering you with this, Mrs. Farnham.
No, it's all right. Why, Margaret? Why didn't you go?
I couldn't.
I think you were looking forward to it, a new experience. We talked about it.
Excuse me. This is daft, Margaret. We shouldn't be here. I'd like to talk to Margaret.
come in, but I don't want any scenes.
I just want an explanation, that's all. Hello.
I'm really sorry about this, Dee Dee. I can't tell you how.
Did you persuade her to do this?
God, no.
Why did you do it, Margaret? Do you know I've had Derek on the phone practically in tears?
Is he all right?
Of course he's not all right. He's starting an important new job over there. Now he's destroyed. You destroyed him.
Oh, come on, Dee Dee, isn't that a bit harsh?
You didn't hear my brother on the phone. Going to Romania with her meant the world to him, and she spoilt it.
She must have a reason.
And I'd like to know what it is. I'm waiting.
I couldn't stand the thought of being without him.
It was only for a month or two. In the beginning, that's what he said.
I couldn't help it. I couldn't stand the thought of getting on the plane and then getting there and not being with him. I want him here. I want him here with me.
Isn't that selfish? Isn't that how it's been all along? You wanted him out the church, so he left. You want him in Liverpool, so you do this.
No. I just couldn't stand the thought of being on my own.
If she didn't catch the plane, I presume her ticket's still okay.
Well, I phoned the airline last night. If she travels in the next few days, it'll be okay.
Right. I'll get a taxi and I'll take her to the airport myself.
No, I'm not going. I don't want to go.
Margaret! Derek's very upset. The least you can do is just go and see him.
I can't. I'll make sure you get your money back, Dee Dee. I'll get it to you as soon as I can.
I don't want the money back. I want her on the next plane to Derek.
No!
You can't force her.
What about Derek? What about his feelings? He's going to leave him out there without an explanation, with nothing.
What about my feelings? I mean, what was more important, going to Romania or me? He could have got off the plane for me.
I knew it'd do no good coming here. Come on, Margaret, we're going.
Margaret's going nowhere until she's talked to Derek. I've got his number at home.
She's too upset for that, Dee Dee. She's been writing him a letter. I'll make sure she sends it to your Derek.
Surely she could make a quick phone call. She can use our phone if she likes.
I'm sorry, but I want her home. I'm sorry to have troubled you, Mrs. Farnham.
I feel so sorry for him. All on his own out there.
Can I get you a coffee or something?
I've got to get back to the shop. I'm sorry.
I could try and have another word with Margaret later if you like.
There's no point. That'll be it now. Everything, all we've been through, all for nothing.
Want a drink?
No, thanks. I don't drink in the afternoon anymore. So what did you want to see me about?
What the hell do you think I want to see it about, Sally?
My revenge.
Oh, is that what you call it?
What I do now that I've thought about it, it's neat, isn't it?
It's a lousy thing to do to anyone.
Yeah, and so is killing someone's wife and unborn baby and kidnapping little Stephen.
It wasn't like that, Sally.
It terrified Fran. You saw what she was like.
Yeah, well, I've got me rights, haven't I? All I want to do is see me kid, provide for him.
Oh, crap.
It's the truth, Teddy. I bet you know where she is.
I don't know where she is.
Look, she wanted you. She would have married you if you'd have asked her. Now you know where she is.
Yeah, she wanted me, but I didn't want her, and I don't know where she is. Fran and Stephen have got all the money from Sue's insurance. The lot. What do they call it? Poetic justice. And you said you wanted to see your baby, and you didn't.
I did.
No. All you could see was me with Fran and your baby, and you couldn't stand that. So you wanted to spoil it. But I've got everything sorted now. It's just you and me like it always was. Now we're quits.
You're not as soft as you look, are you?
I certainly won't be in the future.
You won't be seeing Fran ever again.
I've told you. Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't know where to find her. You can go a long way on 27.5 grand. You can disappear.
And you gave her all that money, Terry, just to do this?
It was dirty money anyway, and I'm better off without it.
So that's why you signed on the dole this morning, eh?
Yeah, for the moment, but I'm not going to sit around on the social, so I'm looking for a job.
Oh, aye. Anything in mind?
Well, I thought you might have something.
Me?
Why not?
After all,
we're quits now. So as soon as I get a job, I'm going to start paying you rent for the flat. I don't care who I work for. We don't owe each other a thing.
If that's the way you want it.
Yeah, I do. So, you got anything for me?
Well, I'll ask about, all right?
Great. If anything comes up, give us a shout, eh?
2:15, please.
Cheers, Miss.
So, what's the score on tomorrow night then, Mick? This stag do?
Well, we're starting off at the Swan, and then Alice wants to go to a couple of clubs. You game?
Am I? At least it'll get me out the house. Is it going to be a hen night, Mars?
Is there? Are you kidding? We're going to be taking over Barry Grant's place.
That'll be one club to avoid then, won't it? Who's going?
There's me, Marianne, Frank Rogers' girl, Tracy from the salon. Oh, and can Dee Dee still make it?
Dee Dee? Thought it was going to be a hen do. Not grab a granny night.
Don't be so horrible. Anyway, we're going to have a ball. And I can't wait to see Josie again.
Look, I'll see you later.
See ya.
Yeah, I know, Mick. Is Mrs. coming back then, is she?
Oh, I know it'll be hard on him. But she's an old mate of mine and Alice.
Yeah, but Mick doesn't look too chuffed, does he?
Oh, I won't be too sure about that. I reckon he's more interested in seeing her than he makes out.
Oh, you mean you think that he'd still be interested after all she did to him? Walking out with the kids, isn't it?
Like I said, we'll see.
All right. Fancy yourself as a bit of a marriage guidance counsellor, do you?
Why? Have you got a problem in that department?
Only being married.
Hi, Mick. Your poor brother must be desperate to know what's going on.
I'll just have to write, but God knows how long it'll take for Les to get there.
Hiya.
Marcia. And what can I do for you?
I've just come to check that you're still on for the hen night tomorrow night.
Oh, who's going?
There's me, there's Frank Rogers' girlfriend, Marianne and Tracy from the salon. And Tracy says we can get change in the salon if we come after closing time.
Oh, that's good of her.
And I'm going to get some drink in so we're not paying club prices all night.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, hiya.
Hiya. I'm just talking about the arrangements for the hen night. It's going to be a right rave.
Great. I hope I'm not too late with this list for the wedding flowers. I've been rushed off my feet.
Oh, you're all right. We've got plenty of time. You're our first customer.
Told you things would look up. When is the big day exactly?
Next Wednesday. You do know it's a double wedding.
Marcia told me. How lovely.
Hello, ladies.
Hiya.
Not interrupting anything, am I? Just thought I'd walk my darling wife home from her new job. So, how's business today?
Not very well.
Oh, dear, well, Rome wasn't built in a day, was it?
I suppose not.
I just feel so sorry for Margaret and Derek.
I'm sorry, but it's not our problem. We've bent over backwards for Margaret and the erstwhile Father O'Farrell. We're out of our lives now.
Yeah, just when I thought I found the perfect help in the office. I'm with Thomas.
You can always advertise.
I'll do it tomorrow. Trouble is, Margaret is just right.
Well, let's look on the bright side, shall we? I reckon we are that far from regaining our normal lives again.
What?
Your father really loves that apartment in Southport.
Really? You haven't been giving him the hard sell, have you?
No, I promise. Anyway, I didn't need to. It really is a very nice place. Good location.
Has he put in a bid?
He wanted to discuss it with your mother first. He's a little concerned about the asking price. I suggested that he put in an offer of 43,000, but he's still a little bit wary.
Does that mean it's out of the question, then?
Not exactly. You know the 5,000 that your parents gave us before they went off to New York?
Oh, no, Max. I had plans for that money.
So did I. Morally, let's face it, they wouldn't be in this mess now if they hadn't been so generous in the first place. Well, what's it to be? Yes or no?
Yes, I suppose so.
Hello. David told you about the apartment?
I think I have persuaded her.
It's just the money.
Yes, well, I'm going to go and see the bank manager. I've got a couple of insurance policies that'll do for security on a bank loan, I'm sure.
Well, we wanted to talk to you about that. You know the 5,000 that you gave to Patricia?
No, Max. That was a gift.
Oh, well, we still got it. We were saving it for a rainy day, and, well, this is a rainy day.
Are you absolutely sure?
Definitely, Dad.
Well, look, let me go and see the bank manager first before we make any final decision.
Yes, but I think it would be wise to phone that estate agent now and put in your offer. It really is a lovely property.
Yes, you're right, you're right. What do you think, my dear?
I just hope we're doing the right thing.
Definitely.
Well, I've just about finished all my arrangements. How about you?
Just about. Now we can think about enjoying ourselves.
It's you right.
Is Mick's wife still coming up for the wedding?
Oh, better than that. She's coming for the hen night. She's getting the train up tomorrow afternoon.
How long is it since she left Mick?
Oh, must be over a year ago now. 18 months. But I can't wait till she gets back because she's brilliant at getting a party going.
Great.
Do you fancy coming back to ours for a coffee before my future husband gets in wanting his tea?
Sorry, I have to get going. I'll see you tomorrow night, though.
All right, see ya.
What are you two plotting out there?
Marcy was just telling me how your ex-wife's going to make our hen party a riot.
She's not my ex-wife. We're still married.
Oh, sorry.
What else did she say?
Nothing really. Well, Marcy obviously can't wait to see her again. How do you feel?
I can handle it. Not too sure about Leo and Gemma, though. They've almost forgotten it.
What, their own mother?
Not quite. It's just that I try not to talk about it too much so they don't get upset. I'm scared. I'm scared they'll get hurt at coming back. It means another goodbye, another big wrench.
Well, maybe she'll stay this time if she sees what she left behind.
Even if she said she was, I wouldn't believe her.
People do change.
Not Aunt Joe's. The original free spirit, that's her.
Would you take her back?
Well, it'd be very hard if that was what she'd done to me. But if it was for the sake of the kids, if I gave her a bit more freedom to do her own thing, perhaps we could make it go over again.
I can't understand that. Ellis has told me she was forever leaving and coming back. How could you contemplate living with her again on those terms? You're a really nice man, Mick. You're attractive, considerate, straightforward. You could find someone to be a mother to your children. You shouldn't take Josie back just for that reason.
Maybe. And maybe I've just missed my chance. Looks like Ellis got my share of the luck in that school.
See you, Mick.
Anne Brookside is back tomorrow at 1:30. Now we have these to give away this afternoon. The must-have designer accessory for 2001. They are, of course, living handbags. And if you'd like to win one, you have to answer this question. Where in the world would you travel with your living handbag and why?
Yes, and Medina has just done that. She's phoned in and said, I would like to take my living handbag to Churchill in Canada so that I can see the polar bears.
Oh, lovely.
But she doesn't stop there.
They're
She
quite
says,
vicious.
they are. She says, I would carry a nice bottle of brandy in the bag to keep me warm. You'd need it.
Yeah.
And also use it as a protection should the bears get too close.
They'll never get past my living handbag. How dare they?
Congratulations, Medina. We're going to send you a handbag for that. Thanks.
We've been talking about some of the big news stories of the day, including this 56-year-old woman who's pregnant with twins after IVF treatment. She already has 3 grown-up children. Claire Butting says, my father was 50 when I was born. He raised me on his own and he did a brilliant job. I don't want a younger father and I wouldn't change him for the world.
And a very different opinion to that one is from Frances Gill, who said...